Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to teach you how to run a Facebook lead generation ad from scratch to finish. So watch carefully as I do it. The first thing you want to do is to make sure that your browser is being set to desktop site, as you can see below this particular point. Alright, so it has to be on desktop site. After that, the next thing you want to do is to directly go straight to create button or click on this create ad at this top here. Alright, so once you click on it, the first interface you're going to be seeing is where you choose what campaign you want to run. All right, and in this video I want to show you how to run a lead campaign, all right, using a lead form. So you're choosing the lead option right here. All right, so once you choose the lead option, you're going to click on continue. Once you click on continue, you'll be seeing the first interface, which is the campaign interface. Now you have three interfaces. All right, you have the campaign level, you have the ad set level, and you have the ad level. Now this is the campaign level where it is currently showing this is the ad set level and this is the ad level. All right, now the campaign level is just basically where you name your campaign and do nothing else, while the ad set level, it is where you set up your targeting and every other thing, your budget and all of that, while the ad level is where you impute your ad creatives and also your lead, setting up your lead form too. So we'll quickly name this campaign level test ad, right? Test ad. So let me name it right now, test ad. Now once you name your campaign level, all right, you have nothing to do here anymore. So you can easily go to your ad set level by clicking this particular point, or you check below. All right, you check below, you'll be seeing a next button below at the down part. So if you click on it, it will take you directly to the ad set level where you'll be setting up your ad campaign, your setting up your targeting and your age and the budget. All right, so that is it. So now the next thing you want to do here is to make sure that this particular option is in instance form. All right, it is being placed as instance form. Now if it is not there, you can always select it. Maybe if it is the first time running ads, you select instance form. All right, and your page is being set up too. All right, everything is being set up, your page has been selected. All right, so that's the next thing you'll be doing. Now the next thing you want to do is to set your ad budget, right, which is at this particular point. If you want to set it at 3,000 naira daily, 4,000 naira daily, 5,000 naira daily, I'm advising you, if you're starting out, you can set it at 2,000 naira daily or 2,500 naira daily. Right, so let me quickly edit this one to 2,000 naira daily. Right, now the minimum amount of hours you can run, the minimum amount is 780. Right, so I'm setting it at 2,000 naira daily. Right, so once you have done that, you have nothing to do here anymore. Now this part where you see start date, it is when you want to schedule your ad. For example, if you want to schedule your ad to be running on November 20th and by 12 p.m, you can easily edit it at this particular point. And if you want to edit end the advert at a particular point, you can also set it from here. Right, but I don't want to do that. All right, I want the ad to start running immediately. So what I'm going to do is just to leave it at this point and proceed. Now this is the part where you choose your targeting. Now if you check at this particular point, you cannot really find anything here aside from the country being Nigeria. All right, now what you want to do is to check at this lower part where you see switch to original audience option. All right, once you click on it, you will see an option. All right, now you can see here, this is where you select everything. All right, now it has changed this interface, and what you want to do here is to first of all edit either the location or the age. All right, so I want to leave it in Nigeria and I want the age to be 18 to 50. So you come to this particular point here. All right, there will not be anything like edit, but once you click on it, you'll see an edit icon button. So if you tap on edit, it will give you an option to change the age. All right, so I want to target from 18 to 50 because what I am promoting or the advert I'm running for is an affiliate marketing ad. Right, so I want to edit from 18 to 50. So tap on 50 and change it to 50. All right, now I'll advise you, if you're starting out with ads, always start with 18 to 50. This is because the younger people engages more on ad, right? And once your ad is being engaged on, you have the chances of having a low cost per lead. After then, you can edit the ad to increase the age if you wish to, right? So after that, you move over to all genders. All right, don't forget, whenever you want to edit at this particular point, always click at this right corner here. You will see the edit button. All right, so I want to leave it at all genders. All right, if maybe I wanted to change to male or female, I'll choose the option here, but no, I want to change it to all genders. All right, so that's it for that part. Now you come below where you see detailed targeting, all demographics, interest, and behavior. This is where you do the main job of targeting the kind of audience you want for your business. Now, this is for mainly affiliate marketing, right? So don't forget to click at this right spot and you will see the edit icon. All right, once you click on it, you see the edit icon, and this is where you can now start imputing your keywords one by one. Right now, I'll be listing lots of keywords for you in the description section. All right, so you can see lots and lots of keywords. Now, it's advisable to use at least 5 keywords, 5 or 6 or 4 keywords. All right, if you're using a low budget, because you don't want your audience to be too large that Facebook will spend the money just like that. All right, so just choose a very minimum amount of audience, highest 4, 5 or 6 audience. Now, the first audience I'll be choosing at this particular point is digital marketing. Digital marketing. Now you see that there are lots of options, right? But I want to select the one that has interest and has a large audience, right? So I'll be selecting this first option, which is here, digital marketing. It is an interest. So if you click on it, automatically it is going to be selected. Now you'll be given an option to choose another one, all right? Now, if you want suggestions from Facebook, you can just simply tap this button and you will see different suggestions from Facebook. For example, let me pick 2 from there. If you click on it, you will see social media marketing, you will see online advertising. All right, so I'll just pick the first 2, social media marketing. Now pick online advertising, and that's all. Now I want to select other keywords for myself to my affiliate marketing business. All right, now we have picked 3 interests and I want to pick a demographics. All right, so I'll be clicking on business and finance. Now this is simply because it is a demographics, all right? And once you select it, automatically it will be there. Now I want you to watch something. Why setting up your ads? Always monitor the right part of it. That is where you see the audience size, all right? I think my network is lucky. You see now, look at, you have from 9.9 million people to 11.6 million people reach. So now I'm also going to select another keyword to make it 5. I've chosen 4. So the last keyword I'll be selecting here will be passive income. Now if you click on passive income, you can see that like it's an interest. If you click on it, automatically you can monitor the new audience size and you will see 10 million, 12 million people. Now you might be wanting to target, like narrow it down. Now narrowing it down means that everybody who are into or who are having this interest of keywords will also likely have what you want them to be narrowed down. For example, as you're moving, just scroll up. You see this part of placements, tap on it. Now you see this narrow audience. If you click on narrow audience, all right, you have the opportunity to select whatever person or maybe an influencer that these people are following. For example, let me click on narrow audience, and you see this part where it says and, all right, and must also match. So that means whatever interest these people are following with these keywords, they must also match these other interests we're about to narrow down with. All right, so I'm going to select 2 popular internet marketers or business leaders and the rest. All right, and one of them is Warren Buffett. Now we all know Warren Buffett to be a top business leader. So if you select him, you can see that automatically this audience size, right, the audience size of everything has reduced. Right now this is below 1 million. I don't want that. All right, you want a larger keyword, like a larger amount of keywords. Then I can also select we have Robert Kiyosaki, an author. Right, now let's check the audience size. Now you want audience size to be at the 2K budget, at least over 2 to 3 or 4 or 5 million. Right, now that's it. Now I want to add another keyword again to increase the size. Now let me add another keyword to the previous keywords. Right, let me add another keyword that is also good for affiliate marketing: education, technology. Now it is not a must that you must use all these keywords I'm using here, all right? Because if everybody is targeting the same keyword, you might be having difficulties over time, all right? Because it will not be a game of higher spending, right? Now imagine using the same keywords and spending 2K daily. Now somebody who is spending 10,000 daily with the same keyword will have more leverage over you. So education technology is an interest, and I'm going to select it. Now I want to monitor my audience size and make sure it is above 2 to 3 million, right? It's still below 1 million, right? Now let me go and add another keyword. Now I'll be adding a keyword like arts, entertainment, sports, and media. Yeah, this keyword here, right? So if I add it, I'll monitor the audience size to see, right, it's still below 1 million. Now let me remove the Warren Buffett, right? It seems like the Warren Buffett has depreciated the audience size a lot, and if you have a lesser audience size, it affects, right, it affects the performance of the ad, because Facebook wants you to reach out to more people. So if you want to cancel any keyword, just tap by the side here of that keyword and you see the X icon. So if I tap on it, automatically it's going to cancel, right? You can see that it has been removed. So if I go back and check now, right? Now let me go back and cancel Robert Kiyosaki. I don't want my audience size to be very small, all right? I can see it has gone back above 10 million. Now let me remove a keyword. Let me remove um let me remove online advertising and social media marketing. All right, now let's see the audience size is below 10 million. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Now you can try out different keywords, right? I'll be listing lots of keywords in the description so that you can try them out by yourself whenever you're free, and test them out, different ad creative, to get a better result. Now we are done with setting up our keywords, right? If you want to save this particular audience, all you have to do is to just click on this particular option and you save your audience, right, with a particular name, so that whenever you want to come back and run ads, you will not have to go through the stress of selecting keywords anymore, right? After getting a particular keyword that favors you, right? So just come back and select saved audience, select the audience you saved, and it will be automatically imputed for you. So I don't want to save this audience, all right? Now, once you're done here, the next thing you want to do is placements. Now, placement simply means where you want your ads to be shown. That is Facebook feeds, maybe reels, Insta stories, and the rest, all right? Now, you can see that if it was before, you would have seen the placement automatically here, right? But now you will see something like see more options below, just like this one down here. So once you click on it, automatically you will see different options entirely, and you don't want to just leave your placements to be what Facebook selects for you. So click on this edit and you will see switch to manual placements, not recommended. Now believe me, you want to use manual placement because you want to tell Facebook that, okay, I want my ad to be shown only on feeds and maybe or reels or maybe video ads. All right, now showing on feeds is better, all right? For a better result, I always advise either you use feeds and reels or you use only feeds if you have a lesser amount for your ad budget. So if I click on this switch to manual placements, automatically it's going to show me the manual placements, and you can see, right? You can see it over here. The first thing you want to do here is to click on edit. Click on edit, right? Now once you click on edit, you're changing it from all devices to only mobile now, because you don't want your money to be moving or your ads to be running on laptops and computers and the rest, right? Only mobile devices, because most times like the majority uses mobile. So once you select only mobile, now you want to add to run only on Facebook feeds, all right? So the first thing you do is to uncheck the Instagram option here and audience network. Now if you want to run Instagram ads, you can leave it like that. You connect your Instagram accounts to your other accounts and you're good to go, all right? So but I want to uncheck Instagram, I want to uncheck audience network. Now I'm done with that. You can see at this point that there are 8 placements out of 16, right? And I want only one. All right, I want only one to be running, which is Facebook feed. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck every other option and let only Facebook feed be. All right, so now let me uncheck other ones. You can see here Facebook marketplace, I've unchecked it. You can see Facebook video feeds, I've unchecked it. All right, I'll click this part, right, so that I can easily do it. Click it. Now you see under stories and reels, I will check Facebook stories and I'm going to uncheck Facebook reels. All right, I'm done with this part. Now you can see that at this particular point, you see that it has reduced from 8 to 4, but I still want it to be only Facebook feeds, which is 1/16. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and uncheck everything in every other boxes. All right, and after that, I'm done. Now you can see that it's finally 1/16. That means only Facebook feeds is being checked. And once you're done here, you're done with the ad set level. All right, but I would advise you go back to cross check maybe what you're doing wrong and the rest. All right, you check again if there's anything you have to adjust, either the page or the time or the amount, the ad budget. You take your time and check it out. Then you go down, look at the right corner, all right, and you'll be seeing next. You click on next to go to the ad level. Right, so give it some time. Whenever you click on it, always give Facebook some time for it to load and before you proceed. Now this is the ad level. Now at the ad level is where you insert image and flyers or videos. That is what is going to appear on the Facebook feed whenever they see your ad. This is where you're going to insert the ad level, the ad creatives. Right, now you can either name your ad level name, maybe test ad. Right, you can always like either you leave it like this or you name it, but let me name it test ad also. There's no problem. All right, now the next thing you want to do here at this point is to uncheck this particular point here. Right, let me show you. When you see this multi advertiser ads, you uncheck it. Now whatever Facebook is giving you as an option is never a good option, believe me. All right, so you uncheck it. So once you uncheck it, all right, the next thing you want to do is to add your video or your flyer. here. All right, now the mistake most people make is this: they easily come here and click on edit. Right, once you click on edit, you cannot add a video. Right, so once you get to this point, the first thing you want to click on is this delete button, to delete the option first. Now once you click on delete button, you'll be seeing add media at this particular point. Right, now you click on add media and click on, if it's either flyer or video, you choose anyone. So let me say I want to use a video ad creative, for example. So I'm going to click on video, and I'll get to this point where I have to select a video for the video ad creative. Now I have two videos here because I've tried running ads with it before, but if it is the first time, you'll be seeing blank space. All right, and what you want to do is to move over to this point and click on upload, so that you can upload a video. All right, so I just uploaded a video right now, so I'm waiting for it to load. Right, sometimes network can make it look as if it has not finished loading. Right, but now you can see that at this particular point the video is loading, and hopefully it is going to be processed. Now this is tricky. All right, now you will see that it will be very difficult at some point for you to click on next. Maybe your screen is very small. All right, and what you have to do to click on next is just to zoom in. Right, zoom in as much as you can, no matter how big it is. Click on next, you see this interface again. Right, still click on next again. Maybe you want to watch the video one more time, but click on next again and still click on done. After clicking on done, you're good to go. Yeah, your video is set. Now this is the video they're going to see once they see your ad. All right, now that's that for the media. Now the next thing you want to do is to add your copy. All right, which is the primary text. Now the primary text is what, like you add copy, what they see on the ad. All right, so once you add a copy, the next thing you're adding is your headline. Now let me pause the video and add my copy before proceeding. All right, so I've copied my ad copy to my clipboard. So what I'll do is to just click on this primary text and I paste my ad copy, and that's all. Right, that's all. Now you can see that at this particular point, if you move over to the right hand side, you see that this is where the ad copy is showing in the ad. All right, you can always expand to see how it's going to look like. You can click on the see more to see how it's going to look like when people click on your ad. All right, now when you come to this part that says the headline, right, now the headline is what people see below your your ad. Right, at this particular point here, what people see at this point, that is called the headline. If you check many ads you see, or any other tone, you see that there's always a headline that shows at the bottom part here. Right, now that is the headline. So you can write an headline for affiliate marketing. Maybe you want to organize a free class or a free webinar or anything. You can just say something like over 500 people trained. Right, maybe you can spice it up by adding an emoji. Right, that is if you wish to add an emoji, you can add an emoji, or you can say something like join free training now, like whatever you want. All right, as a hook. Now your headline should be a very good headline that can hook your audience. Right, so if you check the ad now, you can see that automatically the headline has been added. Right, over 500 people trained. I believe you can see it over here. Right, that is what the headline does. Right, so that's it for the headline. Now the next thing you want to do or check right now is the call to action button. Now your call to action button is the call to action that you tell your prospects, they're the action that you tell them to do next. For example, sign up or learn more. Right, now you can see that in our ad copy I already said click the learn more button, so I want to use the call to action, which is learn more. All right, now you can see that the learn more button is like one of the most common button used, and it is the best button. So I would advise that you also use the learn more button. You can see that automatically it has been changed to learn more. Right, this is learn more. Now that is that for the ad creative. You're done with this part. Now the next part to come into is the important part. Right, it's an important part whereby you create your form. Now this is where people become, after clicking the learn more button, the first thing they'll be seeing is your lead form. They'll be entering some of their information, maybe their phone number or email address. All right, and they'll fill some forms and answer some questions which you use to qualify them before they finally come to your DM. All right, so that's it. So now to create a form, scroll down and you will see create form. Right, now make sure you pay attention to this part very well, because it is very tricky, and if you miss it, you might miss out on an important detailed information here. All right, so once you click on create form, automatically the first thing you want to do is to name your form. Right, so let me just name my form let me name my form Uwemgo form. Right, Uwemgo form. Yeah, as simple as that. Now the next thing you want to do is to leave this particular option here at more volume. Don't touch anything here. All right, just leave it here and go for the intro. Right, intro. Now you can either decide to use an image from the ad as the background of this form. That's when they click your form. Right, or you upload an image. Right, so I'm going to quickly upload an image for us to proceed. All right, so I have uploaded an image, right? You can see here at the form, once they click on my ad, once they click the lemon button, this is the first thing to be seen, right? So now you want to welcome them, all right? To be, to be friendly, to be nice, and to welcome them. So scroll up and you see this headline. Now this headline is what is written here, right? Whatever you do here will be shown here, right? So the first thing you want to do as this headline is to tell them you are welcome. Yeah, as simple as that. So if you check, you see that this is it appearing here as you are welcome. As simple as that. All right. Now the next thing you want to do is to click on inside this paragraph, right? Inside this empty box, and just type kindly fill the form below. Now, why you want them to fill the form below is because you want to qualify your prospects, right? You want them to be quality lists, not just people who come to your DM so easily, right? You want to stress your prospects a little bit so that you can be sure that, okay, these people actually read through before coming to your DM, right? Now, if you check at this point, you can see that everything is here, right? You are welcome. Kindly fill the form below, and you now proceed, all right? You're done with the intro part, right? So, what you want to do is to go over to the question part. So let me click here at this arrow and move directly to the question part. And this is where you ask qualifying questions, all right? But the first thing you want to do is to, the first and the most important thing you should do is to fill this particular part here that says, let people know how you want to use the information they give to you, all right? Now, if you're using maybe a VSL or a WhatsApp class or a video training or webinar, whatever you're using, what you want to type inside this box is as simple as this. We will use this information to send you the WhatsApp training. That's all, or maybe video training, or I'll give you access to the class, like whatever info, but tell them what you want to use the information for. All right. Now, if you want the email, you can allow it to be as email, but if you also want their phone number, all right, all you have to do is to click on this point here, add category, right? If you want them to insert their phone number, click on add category. You will see contact fields, right? Click on contact fields. You will see phone number, click on phone number, and automatically it has been added, all right? It has been added. Now, I don't want them to put the email, all right? I don't want to use the email for anything, right? So if you want to cancel any option here, just click on the delete button and automatically it is going to go out. So I've deleted their email, right? Now you want to ask them qualifying questions, right? Not just their name and phone number. You want to be sure that these people coming to your DM are quality people, all right? Now you just come over to this point where you see add question, right? Add question. Now you click on it. Now, once you click on it, you'll be seeing different options, all right? So what you want to get from them is a yes or no answer. So click on this short answer. Now, once you click on short answer, automatically you can ask a question now. Now, the first thing I want to ask my prospect is, are you ready to change your financial situation? All right. Now, like you mustn't ask them the same questions, right? So you can ask them any other question, right? And so I'm giving you an example. Now, once you type this, if you come over to this point, you see that once they click on your learn more button, this is the first thing they'll be saying. Are you ready to change your financial situation? And either type yes or no. If they don't type yes or no, it will not proceed to the next question. Maybe if you want to stress them a little bit, you can still add another question, right? As long as you want to add, you can keep on adding. But our advice, don't make it more than two, right? Always ask simple questions, highest two, right? So if there's maybe a VSL or a WhatsApp training, you can ask questions like, are you ready to join the WhatsApp training? Now, this is a very good qualifying question, all right? Now, once your prospect sees this and they have read through, they can answer yes or no. The answer no, they cannot proceed. If they answer yes, they can proceed. They can say that you fill this part. This is where they put the information. You can be clicking on this particular arrow right here to move next or previous, all right? So you can use that to view what you've done so far, all right? So if you click on next, you see now this part about questions has been done. Now you want to go to the part of privacy policy. All right, I'll drop in the privacy policy link in the description also, so you can check it out. A free one for everybody. All right, now privacy policy, right? All you want to do is just to click on it, and you will see link text, you will see link. Now this part is to add link, just for you to copy the privacy policy link and impute in this particular part. So I'll quickly do it by pausing this video. I've copied the privacy policy link, so I'll click on this part that says add a link, and I'll add the link. All right, now for the link text, all I'll be writing is just privacy policy. That's all I'll be adding here. All right, so that's all. Now I'm done with this part. Now this is the last part, which is message for leads. All right, now after filling out this form, answering all these questions, all right, you want to give them your wire link and everything. Now this is where you add your wire link so that they can click and come to your DM directly. So if you click on this messages for leads, all right, the first thing you'll be seeing is the headline. Now we can say that it is thanks, you're all set, but I want to write something more more official, more professional. So I'll be writing your form was successfully submitted. That's all. Then for the description, you're telling them what to do in order for them to come to your DM. All right. Now you write something like click the grants me access button below. All right. Now I'll be showing the button to write that. All right. So this is the form. Yeah, thanks. Your form was submitted, and click the grant message button below. Now you scroll down again. All right, you scroll down again and allow everything to be like this. Now this part that says link, all you have to do here is just to add your WA link. All right, so let me copy my WA link and add it here. So I've copied my link, right? I've copied my link. So I'll click on link and I paste my WA link. Now this call to action text is what you put as the grant me access button. So that since you already instructed them to click on the grant me access button, so just write grant me access. Now once you click on it, automatically they're going to come to your WhatsApp DM with the customized message, right? So now you can see your form from the beginning. Don't forget to go back and go front, and you can monitor everything you've done, all right? You can check it out to correct any errors maybe you might have made by trying to create the form. Now, once you're done with this particular form, all you have to do is to click on the create form button, right? This part that says create form. Now, once you click on it, automatically your form will be created, all right? And you have Uwemgo form. Now, that's the name of the form. I gave the form here, Uwemgo form. Now, once your form is created, right, you are good to go. Yes, you are good to go. Now, let me tell you something. If maybe you have created a form before and maybe you made mistakes, and you want to create another form again, right? You cannot duplicate form anymore on WhatsApp using on your phone or your smartphone, right? Except maybe you're using a system to create art, right? But before you can create or duplicate a form, but it is no longer available on phone, all right, on smartphone, except using your system to do the editing. So there'll be options for duplication there, right? So once you're done with your form, you're done with setting up your art, right? Now, our advice before you publish your art, all you have to do at this point is for you to go back from your ad set level and cross check everything you've done. All right, don't forget, just click on this particular point here. It will take you back to your ad set level, right? Or maybe your ad campaign level, but you have nothing to do with ad campaign, just majorly your ad set level. So once you click on it, you go back to your ad set level. You can now cross check everything you've done, including the targeting, the age range, the audience size, and everything. You check every single thing you've done, right? Now once you check, maybe you can adjust a little bit, like let me adjust the age from 18 to 40 or 41, right? Now you can see that the more you adjust, automatically the audience size will also be adjusting, right? Now I've selected women by mistake. Okay, I've gone back to all, right? So now I'm done with that. So I'll come back to this ad level, all right? I'll come back to the ad level so that I can publish my ad. My ad has been set, all right? So the next thing I'll be doing is to look below by the down part, by the right hand side, all right? Look at the right hand side, you see publish. Just click on publish, right? Once you click on publish, allow it to load. Automatically it's going to publish your ad for you, all right? Always allow it to load to publish the three ad for you. That's the campaign, ad set, and the ad level. And once you publish your ad, you are good to go. You're done, right? So maybe you can easily just click this part. You can click this part here, right? Once you click on it, it will take you to another interface. Then you come back and click on the campaign again. That's this campaign you're seeing here, right? Click on it again, and it will take you down to your normal ad, right? You'll be seeing the ad that's just created now. Now once it shows, like, you can maybe just click at this particular point here. Just click on campaign here, and it will take you where you see the ad, how it appears. All right, now if it's showing no ads, it is because the ad is just being published. After some minutes, it will change to in review. So don't panic, just leave it like that. All right, now you can uncheck these points here so that you can just see how the ad is, and you're good to go, right? So if this video was helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment how grateful you are in the comment section. Don't forget to share the video to many affiliates as much as you can, for them to also have access to the training and also solve their Facebook lead generation problems. All right, I'll be dropping the targeting in the description box. I'll drop in the free policy, right, privacy policy link, and everything that you need about Facebook ads. Right, so thanks for watching this particular video on my channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment and share. Right, so I'll be seeing you in other videos. We have teaching you more tips and tricks about Facebook ads and how you can grow your business online.